Hello and welcome to tonight's live stream to the Raw before the 2 hours of Daytona, which will be held next week on the 28th of January. Tonight is just a 3-hour free practice session. At the moment we have 8 guys. Maybe we will have more later on or less. I don't know. Maybe we will have some interviews, especially with some teams, because this season is we will have a team championship. I've got 3 teams written down here. One is Self-Execution. With the drivers of TX Executioner and Big Dog Rosler. The team's HQ is Texas, and they are going to race the Ford GT. The second team would be Team 4.8.8. This team has 3 drivers of Deathstroke, 639, Schmicks, and BW 1999. The HQ is in New York. They are going to drive in a Ferrari 488. And yeah, that are 2 teams in the GTE class, and the last team is a LMP2 car and a LMP2 team. It's the Nissan team Dual Spear of Dual Mage and Street Smart, and their HQ is in Michigan, and they are going to drive the Ligier JSP2 Nissan. Maybe we will have a interview with them, but at the moment we're just watching them drive a little bit. This is going to be a more quiet session because there's not much to commentate on. And if anybody writes something in the chat, we can talk about something, maybe. Yeah, it's just a little chill session. We have a new guy for today. It's Sim Racing Indian. He's not so new to the league, but I didn't see him race in the league, I think. So this is the first time we see him going around a GTSL session and immediately spinning in front of me. Overtaken over by TX on ball P. Oh, Street Smart is off track. His teammate is lonely, doing his laps. Oh, TX is struggling with understeer and going into the wall. Why is the place number of Skullentech red? Now obviously it's yellow, but when I go to yeah, Sim Racing. Oh, Sim Racing Legend spun. That's out of the infield section. Okay, interesting. Oh, And as we go back, Skollendag puts up a little spin for us. And forgets to shift. How late is he shifting? Oh, Skollendag going straight into the tire barrier. Didn't look good for him. Okay, guys, I'm at the point where I'm thinking of doing some interviews. I would like to do an interview with Team Dullspear. That would be this guy, Dullmage, who's at the moment at the top, and this guy Streetsmar, who's third, and a team 4.8.8, which would be the driver's Deathstroke, who is actually going through the graphs at the moment. Schmix is in the pits also, and BW is here going around with a smashed Ferrari through the grass. Oh, Skollendag going way off the track. And now standing in the exit of turn 1 and now in the pit. Oh, sim racing again is standing just on the left of the track. What is he doing? Does he have a technical problem of some kind? Strange. Let's see if they want to join us.
Hey Barry.
Hi. Nice. Yes. Yeah. Nice. Driving from you. Because you're for Dullmage, because he's topping the time sheets. First of all, could you go into the party settings to see if they actually can hear you on broadcast?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Party settings. Mine's on always allow, so yeah, should be able to hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to make that always allow so that they can hear you.
Alright guys, Street Smart here as well.
Yeah, I only have two little questions for you. First of all, what are you guys actually doing in this session? Like practicing or actually testing something?
Yeah, we kind of have on doing some longer runs, and seeing how the car feels there, and as well as just kind of, we haven't had a lot of testing sessions. Just me and Streetsmart kind of working out how our cars feel. So we're just kind of going back and forth on what we feel is working for each other, and trying to get some good setups and setup, and really kind of. We feel like the speed in the car is there. It's just really making it stable and accessible. And in the last kind of week, I've given Streetsmart my setup, and he's been rolling with that. So now you can tell by the times he hasn't really completely adjusted to my setup yet, and we're just trying to kind of take that speed setup and mold it so it fits his driving style and really make it so it you can really get that car around the track as quick as possible.
Yeah. As you can see, it's a total team effort between both of us. And as we're saying, we were talking to each other, giving each other, our feedback on the car. I think we were both agreeing we're getting a little bit of lockup in the car. Something we're just, talking about. I haven't been happy with my shift points yet either, trying to get that taken care of. But in general, I like the setup. I mean, it seems very stable. I feel like it's a stable that can run for 2 hours, just trying to get the lines cleaned up and, give my teammate feedback, and he gives me good feedback too. So that's, in general, what the test is all about.
Yeah, nothing against you, Street Smart, but Dolmage seems to be a good teammate to have, because he's topping.
Oh yeah, he is the head engineer. He is definitely the head engineer, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
My second question is, what are your goals as drivers, but also as admins this season?
Yeah,
that's a huge question.
Yeah, that's a good one. I guess I'll hit it first. Goal as a driver is, I mean, same with, I'm pretty sure everyone out here is winning the drivers' championship and holding the cup.
Man. Have
yeah,
fun.
but yeah, in the end, that's what it really comes down to is have fun and being the league administrator as well, kind of making sure everybody else is having a good time as well, because that's a reason I created it, is to have a bunch of good drivers together for some clean racing, and it seems like that's what we're achieving here. And it's nice to see 10 guys out just for a practice session. The race, we should have a full lobby. It's what it's looking for. That's what it's projected at least.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be good to get 16 guys out on track and all fighting for it. Tonight's been awesome too. I have to say, with going through traffic and everybody kind of being respectful towards everyone else, it's really great to see. So yeah, as a driver, that's kind of what I'm looking for, is to not only compete but also to make sure everybody out there is having a good time.
Yeah, man, I want to have a good time. That's what I'm focusing mainly on. And one of the reasons for this, and one of the goals for this season, is the uniqueness, the different car classes. I think that's one of our goals, was to make this different than season 1, and one of that being is multi-class racing. And that's what we've accomplished here with the LMP2 GTE split, and putting in that different car classes. We have to worry about lap traffic, and then different point spreads for the classes. So that one of our goals was, in general, just to make it more unique this season, I think, and I hope everything works out okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on the spot.
Yeah. But sounds good.
Yeah, and then for the team side of things, really the Constructors' Cup is I would say almost my main focus. The Drivers' Cup, is obviously something that I look forward to, but the Constructors' Cup being, the new championship this season, we didn't have it last season. Me and Street are really looking to win that one.
We need people to sign up, man. We need more LMP drivers. So if anyone's listening, come out, man. These cars are a blast to drive. I mean, you may have interest towards GT cars, maybe your preference, but hey, these prototypes are joy. You can brake super late. They're pretty stable, and they got a great top speed, man. Joy to drive, definitely.
Yeah, lots of downforce too. Nice to play with in the corners.
Yeah,
100%.
Unfortunate that we have only you as LMP2 drivers and Monica.
Yeah, this kind of feels like the WEC round with the LMP hybrids.
Yeah, and
not what we intended, but this is just a free practice, and I think everybody understands they're free to test anything they want at the moment.
Yeah.
And
the other thing being is hard signups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing being hard
signups
haven't come out. Yeah, so hard signups are coming out tomorrow, and yeah, at 8 p.m. So that's when, soft signups was just to show interest, just kind of to show, I'm interested in the championship, so me and Kev could kind of get an idea of numbers. But the biggest thing being with the hard sign up is that that's where you lock in your car class and your car, and it's a completely first come first serve basis, and we will be and we have a 50-50 split rule. So, depending on how many people there are, it will be enforced that there's only 8 GTE spots and there's 8 LMP2 slots. So once
Once they're
GTE, yeah, once they're filled, they're filled. There's not going to be 10 cars that are GTE out there. It's going to be 8 and 8. So there's a cap, so that's why we're doing this hard sign up where it's first come first serve basis. The faster you get on there and sign up, then the more likely you're going to have your car, and in your car class. And on the forum it explains all this in the rules and regulations, and it also talks about, because people are wondering, oh well, what if my teammate signs me up? And that's on there as well, and it'll kind of explain that in better detail than what I'd be able to right now. But yeah, hard sign up tomorrow at 8 p.m. so that Eastern, so that's going to be a big thing too for people to be able to claim their car class.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think we will have a situation like in WEC at the moment, like Toyota going around on their own.
That would be Jack with his crazy pace, man. But we're super excited for everything, and like we keep saying, keep checking the forum, GTSL TV, Instagram. Everything gets updated. All the information's there. Get familiar with the rules and regulations. All that's on the forum. We're super excited for this season, and this is our opening chapter for our first big race, 2 hours, the Timex 2 hours of Daytona.
I find it
we
good
hope to have a great time.
As you said that, Sim Racing Indian just spun to show off the greatness of this league.
Hey, we're just out here having fun testing tonight.
Yeah, okay. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, you
Anytime.
too, Barry. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
See.
Yeah, a nice little interview with the two administrators, and you heard some nice things about the league itself. And yeah, BW, it doesn't show your lap time because Project Cars has this weird glitch that when the drivers get into the lobby later than the others, the lap times are not getting shown. That's very unfortunate for me and the viewers, but I mean, I can't do anything about it. Here is a Skollendag with a 145.9 and spinning out into turn number 1. I think they are practicing some battling in the team. Right, Schmix? Those are your teammates. You should know what they are doing. Oh, Schmix just got a hit from his teammate. And now all 3 of them are very close behind. Very close together. They want to do a little show for the stream, I think. Oh, one of them going into the wall and the other one spinning out. Right? Did I look wrong? Oh, Dolmage getting out of shape through the bus stop chicane and going over the grass. doing some LMP2 rallying. Sim Racing Indian just chilling at the edge of the track again. I don't know what he's doing all the time. He's like always doing something. I don't know why he doesn't reset to the pits. Oh, getting close to each other with both 4 GTs. Skollendag and TX. Oh, I think they touched. Oh, they touched again. That's the wrong Ferrari. Oops. This is the right Ferrari. I think BW and Skollendag touched. This is only a free practice session, and they are going full on here. And Skollendag put his 4GT into the tire barrier in the bus stop chicane. TX is trying to go around the outside of Schmicks. No, wait, I'm confused. I think it's Schmicks. Oh, TX nearly spinning in front of him, but he closely avoids him. Oh, Dull Mage going sideways out of the infield. Oh, going side by side through the King. That was scary. Sim Racing Indian and BW are going to battle in the last 3/4 of an hour. Not all the way, but oh, they are going both wide. Oh, and BW is going to slow down completely. Oh! Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Do I have the team 488 here?
Yep.
Yeah, I have the same 2 questions like from Team Dullspear. The first would be, are you guys just practicing or actually testing something?
Well, kind of both, I guess. Trying to work out some understeer issues.
Yeah? Anybody else?
Yeah, I've been trying to practice.
Yeah. I
Yep.
can't see your times. That's unfortunate, but yeah.
44-7.
Okay. Sounds good. Um, and the second question is, what are your goals as drivers this season?
I'd like to get top 3 in the driver's points. That's my goal. Don't know if it's gonna work, but give it a shot.
Yeah, which
Um, I,
makes
I
okay. And BW.
obviously I want to get top 3, but I really just want to stay consistent and maybe shoot for the win. Yes.
Okay. Nice to have you here and hear some nice answers from you. It's kind of boring at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you guys wanted to practice like battling or something. It kind of looked strange. You were like battling all the time. It, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you want? Do you guys want to say something like anything for the season or something? Nice to have you here, Team 488.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
These interviews are kind of cringy. I'm feeling awkward in some situations. I don't know. In some situations I don't know what I should say, and yeah. Awkward. Oh my god. I'm feeling very bad for those guys who like sit there and think, okay, yeah. But yeah, the Team 488 has Schmicks who's talking about everything. Can say something to him and he just talks on and on, which is very nice too. He's a very cool guy and he's also very competitive. I think the only bad thing he did last season was in the last race. He crashed in the parade lap. Oh, Dual Mage going sideways. Yeah, I think that was the only bad thing he ever did. So, yeah, and I don't know where he actually finished. Yeah, I don't know where he finished last season, but I think he was in the midfield. Yeah. And Deathstroke also midfield and BW also midfield. It's a midfield team. Yeah. Ah, these guys are actually doing what I said. They are battling and practicing. Oh, and BW gets hit by a Deathstroke. Deathstroke is very close behind Schmicks. But also BMW is very close behind Deathstroke. It just looks so cool, those three guys going behind each other. And one of the Ford GTs is just behind them. Oh, BW nearly ran into the back of Deathstroke. First corner is always difficult. It's just it's a awkward corner, I would say, because yeah, it has like two apexes and it's very hard to go side by side through there. Oh! What happened to Deathstroke there? That looked kinda weird. Oh, BW going a little bit out of shape through the bus stop chicane.